Okay, so today we are doing something completely different on this channel. A visual novel. Slay the Princess. It got good reviews. And this is somewhat of a filler video or a more digestible edit for me until Dragon's Dogma comes out. Dragon's Dogma 2 that is. Which I probably play on this channel. Probably in more than one part because this is going to be a long journey. But I'm very excited for it. So I quickly jump in here after I played through this game and got some endings. I will show you only one ending in this game because for two reasons. First reason is if I include every ending, this video would like be 4 hours long or something like that. Second reason is I just want to kind of get you in the mood for this game so that you buy it yourself because it is that good. So without further ado, let's jump right into Slay the Princess.
On a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay
What's
her.
with my cursor, by the way? Am I a monster? Okay, let's be stoic and just do the shit he says. Okay, take the blade.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look
Yeah,
down
see,
to
my
see
hand
your blade
is
already
the
sinking
beast
deep
hand,
into
dude.
her heart.
My cursor changed again.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Why is the font different?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over here?
Yeah, that was pretty easy. I guess this will be a shorter video than I thought.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Goodbye.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
For now, we accept everything the narrator
You
says.
simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like purgatory or hell at all. Good ending, you did it. You saved everyone. Perfect. First achievement. This game has 97 achievements. Okay. Cool. So we load this. Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
Okay, well...
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore?
You'd better be right about this. I'll pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate.
Sorry, narrator, but if you can make places in a void, in the middle of nowhere, aren't you like a powerful being then? Who tricks me?
What? You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you. You're here to slay her. If you don't...
Wait, we know this. Did the music change? Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that,
Stop
it
mocking
sounds
me.
to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Yo, can we slay the narrator, dude? That would be super awesome. Also, I love that the choices really do matter. Yeah, proceed to the cabin. Let's look if she's even there.
She won't be a problem.
Who's this cold guy? He sounds like a badass. Approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
There's a
What
mirror.
are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Okay. The game doesn't want me to see my face, I guess.
She's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set
A ghost.
eyes stare up.
Piss off, ghost!
Ghost!
But can I stab a ghost? Slay the
Without a
princess.
moment's hesitation, you lash form.
Shit.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me. So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you owe me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us?
Sounds great. Do it.
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor? Are they also supposed to be you?
What?
Do you have to deal with this annoying bickering all the time?
Yes.
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her.
I can't think straight. There's too much noise. Slay the princess.
Hell no, I'm leaving.
You can try if you want, but I think this is an end for all of us.
Out, let me out, let me out, let me out!
As the voices in your head debate amongst themselves, the form of the princess crawls from your body and into the vast nothing surrounding
Do
you.
you think we're done? Do you?
But you do not get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her stead. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Ignore him. You have to look.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay, make me forget. I have no clue what this
She asks
is
that I tell
all
you
about.
to remember her. You won't.
Damn. The sass at the end. I just got an achievement. The real Slay the Princess starts here. So I have to explore every ending or what?
You're here to slay her.
Yeah, we know this already. Turn around and leave.
Serious?
Turn around again. And leave again.
Really?
Oh yeah, well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Hell yeah. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now, where am I definitely going to slay that princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she
Voice
isn't
of the
a liar.
contrarian, okay. Contrarian, sorry. Do I leave the blade now? Yeah.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Damn.
revealing the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways. But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
Fuck.
She's so blank. I have no idea who she is. Isn't that fun? A new puzzle for us to take apart. If she's keeping her cards close to her chest, it's because she wants to deceive you.
It's okay. Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here too.
The fuck?
Approximately 10 hours later.
Leave her in the basement. Huh? What? I can't choose? That's so clever, dude. I have multiple options here, but if I click one...
Wait.
Both
That's
are clicked.
Right. Go on. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
The fuck?
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Nope. It's going to be okay. Nope, she's got swallowed by the arms again. Goodbye, boys. See you in the next life. You approach the mirror. Who is this, then? If everyone has a name and a reality. Silence. As you reach forward, they are gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. What do you mean you have grown? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. That was too chipper, right? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you.
Nah. Take the entity. Not now. I'm ready to go back. We will explore, of course, and at the end we can probably decide on what to do here. What do you feel about me? The vessels I've been bringing you. I've heard them.
I cannot be as I was before.
What do I mean by
There
vessels?
are spaces that I must fill.
Is the voice of the hero and the voice of the cold one, are these the vessels then? How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky. I will
So much more. Yeah, so I'm bringing her feelings, right? Okay, I'm ready to go back
I
for
await
now.
your return.
Everything goes dark and you die. This game is awesome. Let's go down there without the blade and talk to her. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still laying around somewhere up there.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Who's there?
Done.
He locked me up. The fucking, yeah, of course. The fucking narrator.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Her teeth
The
tear
fuck?
through- It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I know, but we need to explore everything here, dude. She's way too cool with this.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
That's cool. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Brother,
You're on a path in the woods. He is trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Man, the voice actor who does the narrator and all the voices is so good.
Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
I hate to say it, but not
I'd really
only
hoped
one.
I'd be the first, but what's done is done. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks deep into our beloved's
So
eye.
it's true. If she steps outside the cabin, the world ends.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
The hands again. Oh, the princesses are the vessels. I see. Not the voices. That would make no sense. Of course, because I'm talking to the hand god behind her, not the princess. Right? Damn, this game makes me think more than my fucking graduation.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Stare at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting fiercely. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Yes.
You'll have to blink eventually. Just
I
make a
don't.
choice.
So what happens if I do nothing here? Let this sit for a couple of minutes.
One eternity later.
Okay, jack shit happened. I sat here for 10 minutes. Drop the blade. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
I guess we both are. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again,
That's
she
not
offers
an
no
answer.
specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
That's correct, narrator.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and
table.
quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. Wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
No
Your
worries.
body simply stops working. She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one. Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
This picture is terrifying.
You have
myself.
seconds left.
I'm not looking at her
I'd
eyes.
say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end. Don't.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
We were too cautious, my guy. The nightmare. Oh my god.
You're on a path in the woods. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
And eyeballs. You didn't mention the
You
eyeballs.
never mentioned the eyes.
If I were you, it doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Ugh.
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
If we stay here, I have an option to toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. She is trapped, right?
Poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out!
No. No. What's happening to us?
Let me out!
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
Ooh, the fuck? The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit! What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing? There was a princess, I think.
Another voice.
It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember. Nothing ever works. Boo! You're the worst one. New things. I hope this works better than nothing did. Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions.
Thank you.
It's why he gets to make them. And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see?
So there is still shit to unlock here, right?
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth.
You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
Okay, so I have still plenty of shit to do, right? Just take her hand and set her free.
Why is it so cold?
Huh. She still gets devoured. I thought this might be a different ending.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay, that was interesting. I can't pull it apart, guys. I just hope I can edit it in a way that it makes sense for everyone. Since I had all the voices at once in me, because we waited for an eternity, or kept her in this nightmare for an eternity, right? But at the end it was just another vessel. And what's with the grayed out decisions? Do I need to find something out before I go back there? Can I even go back there? I guess we find out. So now I'm going back to some of the second chapters, like the ghost possession thing, and decide stuff different, right?
You lunge. You feel flesh.
This is not. Do you?
It's like, yes, but is it up?
Is it over? Of course it is. She's dead. Oh, this is gray now, because I picked this the last time. So this is a different way to go.
Out of here. It's too late for that now. You
Oh,
collapse
damn.
to the ground as the
She got me.
mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you?
What? No! No! I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason. You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Then you skewer yourself. She skewers you. 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 And then everything goes dark, and you die. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades.
Damn, boys. Can we subscribe to Nuss, man? I mean, he has some pretty cool videos, I think. Well, the last one sucked.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
An endlessly building crescendo and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition and her strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled, in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh, I'm meeting the narrator? If you made me, then what
You're the
am I?
Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Oh, I'm the long quiet dude? That's where I meet the hand lady. After she devours the princess's vessels, right? Or the vessels that are the princesses. I'm that void thing?
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Damn. Damn.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Well, then try to destroy me if you can. But I will not yield easily to your delusion.
You don't have to face her alone.
Hey, dude.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Oh.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
And there you are, knife in hand. That sight brings me back. You're going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
No, what did the narrator always say? She deceives us.
So this is it then. Let's see this through.
So, that's how it is. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged, and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All that once the unyielding tension gives way. Then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new
It's
world.
good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
Yeah, we can do that.
Insane. Okay, so basically I didn't understand a thing that was happening in the end. When she was talking and fighting with me, I have no clue what we are talking about. All I know is that we are both gods. She resembles death. The narrator wanted to exterminate death, and we did it. So now I could go back and do the other endings. But I guess this video is long enough. Like I said, it's an awesome game. It goes deep beyond anything I've played on this channel so far. And it has a really cool art style. So just buy the game, play the game, support the creators. We want to see more games like this.